It's now time for the Rebirth Sports full game recap. We go all the way back to March the 4th, the year 2025, when the Nashville Predators were in Boston to face off against the Bruins. Head coach Andrew Burnett deploys his lines and defensive pairings in the following way: Stamkos, O'Reilly, Evangelista, Forsberg, Novak, Marchessault, Smith, Svechkov, and Sissons, Jankowski, McCarron, and Bellows, Shea and Blankenberg, Del Gaizo and Shen, Englund and Stastny, UC Saros gets the start in net. We are 31 seconds into the first period where we find the first bit of action. It's Swayman coming in with a save on Svechkov. That's the first shot on goal of the game. The 128 mark of the first period sees Swayman coming up with another save on Steven Stamkos. At 4:25 of the first period, the Boston Bruins break through and Coyle scores his 15th goal of the season. A turnover by the Preds D leads to an easy finish for the Bruins. We've got a 1-0 game, but just 1 minute later at 5:32 of the first period, Tommy Novak is going to tie the game at one apiece with his 13th goal of the season. It was Marchessault forcing the turnover and the slot finish from Tommy Novak. 6:20 now of the first period in a tie game at 1-1. Swayman comes up with a save on Jankowski. 7:35 of the first, Swayman comes up with a save on Stamkos. 10:05, just past the halfway point of the period, Swayman comes up with a save on Englund. And at the 11:53 mark of the first period, O'Reilly puts his 15th goal of the season in to give the Nashville Predators a 2-1 lead here in the first period. 12:50 of the first period, it's Bellows off the box. 2 minutes for tripping. Predators outstanding penalty kill. Do not give up a single shot on goal against. 16:56 mark. Back to 5-on-5 hockey, and it's Swayman coming with a save on Forsberg in 18:25. Saros a save on Brazo, and that's the end of the first period. Some good high activity. The Nashville Predators leading 2-1 and out shooting the Boston Bruins 15-5. We go to the clean sheet of the second period. We find ourselves at 2:07 of the period, and Saros coming up with a save on Merkulov. At 5:08 of the second period, it's Osterley with his first goal of the season, tying the game up at 2 apiece for the Boston Bruins. The Predators respond quickly again. 6:25 of the second, Stamkos with his 18th goal of the season. A one-timer from the left circle off of O'Reilly's feed from all the way over on the other half wall. The Nashville Predators reclaim their one-goal lead, now lead the Bruins 3-2. 9:12 of the second period, Swayman coming with a save on Del Gaizo. 10:34, just past the halfway point of the game now. Swayman another save on Forsberg. 14:55, Saros a save on Koepka. 16:21 of the second period, Stamkos comes up with a penalty. 2 minutes for hooking. Swayman would come up with a save on Jankowski in the shorthand scoring opportunity. The Predators would not give up a single shot on goal against for the second time in this game. The Bruins could not generate anything against the Predators' penalty kill. An outstanding penalty kill. 18:49 of the second, Stastny hits the crossbar for the Predators. 19:24 of the second, Swayman comes up with a save on Smith. We hit the intermission after 2 periods, and the Nashville Predators are leading 3-2 and out shooting the Boston Bruins 24-13. Speaking of the third period, the Bruins seem to have renewed effort out there on the rink. Over the first couple of minutes, the Bruins start to tilt the ice, and they find themselves on the score sheet at 5:35 of the third period. Geeky puts his 20th of the season in. Saros and the D just overwhelmed. 3 scoring opportunities for the Bruins, where Saros was down and out, and the Bruins finally cash in on the third one, and that makes it 3-3. 8:28. The Predators respond yet again in this game. Marchessault with his 19th goal of the season. Forsberg to McCarron to Marchessault on the weak side for the finish. The Predators take a 4-3 lead. Yes, Michael McCarron out there with Forsberg and Marchessault, and honestly getting the job done as a pivot, making one hell of a pass. We go to the 9:31 mark of the third period. And that's where O'Reilly picks up his 16th goal of the season. Aerial deflection of Stamkos' sauce pass. This was world-class hockey all the way around, and a highlight reel goal pass, everything for the Nashville Predators. They now take a 5-3 lead in this game in the third period. We flip over to the backside of the machine. We find ourselves picking up the action. 11:21 of the third period. When UC Saros comes with a save on Koepka. 12:09 of the third period. Saros a save on Pasternak's deflection. 14:23. Saros another save on Pastrnak. The 16-minute mark, even Swayman a save on Evangelista. 16:31, Saros a save on Coyle. And at 17:52, Jankowski with the empty net goal, his 4th of the season, gives the Nashville Predators a 6-3 lead. And that would be your final in this game. So the Nashville Predators go into Boston and come away with the victory over the Bruins, punching back all night long. They outshoot the Bruins by a total of 30-24 in this game. They go 1 out of 3 on the road trip, but they do at least close strong, picking up 2 points against the Boston Bruins and sweeping the regular season series against the Boston Bruins. For a Predator season that hasn't had a whole lot to shine the spotlight on of positivity, sweeping anybody is certainly going to be considered a positive. So defeating the Boston Bruins in 2 games this season is impressive. And for the Nashville Predators, that could cost the Bruins a spot in the Eastern Conference wild card. So the Predators playing spoiler over on the other side of the conference. That's going to do it for the Real Sports Full Game Recap. We've got analysis, box score, and so much more. A lot of numbers to cover. Coming up next on Renegades of Puck Podcast.